Welcome to Healthier Daily. I am Dr. Ben Carter. I need to ask you a serious question, and I want you to really think about it. What if I told you that tonight, while you are fast asleep, your body will cannibalize about 50 grams of your own muscle tissue? That sounds horrifying, does it not? But it is a real biological process. It is called nocturnal catabolism. And it is the secret reason why so many seniors feel weaker and weaker year after year, even when they are eating healthy during the day. This is not just normal aging. It is a process where your body during that 8-hour fast while you sleep literally eats itself to get fuel. It is the reason 45% of people over 70 struggle to get out of a chair without using their hands. But what if I told you there was a way to stop it? What if you could flip a switch and tell your body to rebuild muscle overnight instead of eating it? To help us understand this, Dr. Hinohara is here with a philosophy that I believe changes everything.
Thank you, Dr. Ben. Cannibalism is a frightening word, but it is the truth. I ask my patients to think of their body as a construction site. During the day, you eat and you deliver bricks, which is protein, to the site. But then at 10 p.m., you go to sleep. The day crew goes home. And in the dark, the demolition crew arrives. This crew is desperate for fuel. They need fuel to keep your lights on, which is your brain functioning all night long. And because you are not sending any fuel, they look around, they see your strong walls, your muscles, and they begin to tear them down brick by brick to burn for energy. This is why you wake up weaker than when you went to bed.
That is a powerful and disturbing image, Dr. Hinohara. So the demolition crew is winning every single night. How do we stop them?
We do not stop them. We replace them. We hire a night shift construction crew instead. We tell our body, do not demolish tonight. Build tonight. But this new night shift crew, they are very particular. They will not show up unless you provide them with 3 specific things before you go to sleep. They need their materials, they need their manager, and they need their tools.
That is the system we are building today. Now, you may have seen other videos on this. They give you a top 7 list of foods. It is confusing. It is chaotic. You cannot remember if it was almonds or eggs or cherries. We are throwing out that chaotic list. Today we are giving you the 3 key night shift protocol. We will group all those foods into the 3 simple jobs they do. We will show you key number 1, the steady materials, key number 2, the night manager, and key number 3, the maintenance crew. Before we reveal key number 1, we want to hear from you. What is the last thing you usually eat or drink before you go to bed? Is it a glass of water, a cookie, or nothing at all? Let us know your routine in the comments below. We read every single one. And if you are ready to stop cannibalizing your own strength and start rebuilding it while you sleep, now is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button.
Welcome back. We are now ready to hire our night shift construction crew. So, what is the first and most logical key? Before you do anything else, the crew must have materials. They must have bricks, amino acids. But here is the secret that most people get wrong. You cannot just dump all the bricks on the construction site at 7 p.m. after dinner. By 2 a.m., the bricks are gone, and the demolition crew still shows up to eat your muscle. No, you must be smarter. You need a steady, slow drip delivery of bricks all night long. You need a conveyor belt that gives your crew one brick at a time for all 8 hours.
That steady, slow drip is the scientific key. This is Key 1 Steady Materials. We are not talking about a fast-acting protein like whey, which you'd have after a workout. We are talking about casein protein. Casein is the slow-burn brick. When it hits your stomach, it forms a gel. This gel is like a nutrient time-release capsule. It digests incredibly slowly, drip-feeding your muscles with those bricks amino acids for up to 7 or 8 hours. This drip is what stops the cannibalism catabolism. It tells the demolition crew you are not needed. We have bricks arriving all night. So where do we get this slow drip medicine? We get it from our first 2 foods on the opponent's list. First is Food 7 Greek yogurt. This is the perfect casein delivery system. A single cup has about 20 grams of protein, and 80% of that is this slow drip casein. It's also rich in leucine, which is the foreman who shouts at your lazy workers' anabolic resistance to get to work. The opponent's video was right. A groundbreaking study from Maastricht University found that seniors who ate casein protein before bed increased their overnight muscle repair by 22%. That's the night shift in action.
The Greek yogurt is wonderful, but there is another casein source that I believe is even more powerful for this night shift job.
He's talking about Food 6 cottage cheese. This is the gold standard for nighttime repair. A single cup packs a massive 25 grams of that slow drip casein. This is the food from that shocking 2022 Florida State University study. When seniors ate cottage cheese before bed, they gained 3.4 pounds of muscle while losing fat in just 10 weeks. Why? Because they were perfectly fueling their night shift crew. And here is the magic of this $1 food that the $60 powder strips away. The opponent's video mentioned that the pineapple isn't just for taste. The bromelain, an enzyme in pineapple, helps your body absorb that protein by 40% more. So a small bowl of cottage cheese with a few chunks of pineapple, that is the perfect night shift meal. You are delivering the slow drip bricks, casein, and the helper bromelain to make sure they get used.
That is key 1. You must deliver the steady materials. Welcome back. We have just established our first part of key 1. We have hired our night shift construction crew by giving them a steady, slow drip of materials casein from Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. This is wonderful. This slow drip prevents the demolition crew from showing up. It stops the cannibalism. But there is another type of brick we can use. The casein is like wet cement. It's slow, steady, and it fills the gaps. But what if our crew also needs perfect prefabricated gold standard bricks that are so perfectly made that the workers can use them instantly with zero waste?
That is the perfect way to describe this. This is the other half of Key 1. It's not just about slow protein, it's about perfect protein. In science, we have a measurement for this. It's called biological value, or BV. It is a simple score from 0 to 100. It measures of all the bricks protein you eat. What percentage can your body actually use to build, and what percentage is just wasted? Many plant proteins have a low BV, maybe 50 or 60. That means 40% of the bricks are the wrong shape and just get thrown away. But there is one food that is the gold standard. It is the food that all other foods are measured against. It has a perfect biological value of 100. That means every single brick you eat is used. There is zero waste. And that food, of course, is food 3, the hard-boiled egg.
Ah, the egg. For our night shift, the egg is not just bricks. It is a package of perfectly engineered parts.
That's exactly right. The opponent's video cited a Japanese study that found seniors eating eggs before bed increased their overnight muscle protein synthesis by 40%. Why? Because they are not just slow-drip bricks. They are perfect 100% usable bricks. And just like with our other videos, the real magic is in the yolk. For decades, we were told to throw away the yolk to save our heart. This was a terrible, terrible mistake. For a senior fighting muscle loss, the yolk is everything. It contains the vitamin D your muscles need to contract. It contains the choline your nerves need to talk to your muscles. But it also contains the most important secret ingredient for your night shift: cholesterol.
Yes, the enemy is actually the fuel.
Exactly. Your body needs cholesterol. It is the raw material that your body uses while you sleep to manufacture your master builder manager. Testosterone. You must stop thinking of testosterone as just a male hormone. In both men and women, it is a critical anabolic building hormone. It is the foreman who walks onto the construction site at 2 a.m. and shouts build. If you do not eat the raw materials, the cholesterol from the yolk, your body cannot make the foreman testosterone needed to manage the night shift. So do you see how key 1 works? You eat cottage cheese to get the slow drip bricks casein, and you eat hard-boiled eggs to get the perfect bricks BV100 protein, plus the raw materials cholesterol to build the foreman testosterone. This is how you guarantee your night shift crew has everything they need.
We love our Healthier Daily family, and we love to see our community grow. We would be so grateful if you would tell us in the comments what country or what state here in the U.S. are you watching from today. We read them all, and it inspires us. Welcome back. We have just completed Key 1. Our night shift construction crew is ready. We have a steady slow drip of materials casein from cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. And we have the perfect prefabricated bricks from eggs, plus the raw material cholesterol to build our foreman testosterone. The bricks are piled high. The workers are ready. But the construction site is empty. It is 2 a.m. and the boss, the night manager, has not shown up for his shift. If the manager is not there to sign the work orders and supervise the crew, what happens? Nothing. The workers just sit on the bricks and no building gets done. This night manager is your body's most powerful repair hormone. It is your growth hormone, GH.
That is the perfect and most critical analogy. This is key 2. You must hire the night manager. Here is the scientific catch-22 that almost no one talks about. Your body only releases the vast majority, over 90% of its night manager growth hormone, during one specific time, deep sleep, what we call stage 3 and 4 sleep. Think about that. If your sleep is shallow, if you are tossing and turning, if you are not getting into that deep restorative sleep, your night manager GH never clocks in. You can have all the bricks protein in the world, but without the manager, no work orders are given, no repair happens. Your night shift is a failure.
So, how do we guarantee that the night manager shows up for work? We must hire him. We must force our body to enter that deep sleep state.
And this is where our next $1 food comes in. This is food 4, tart cherry juice. Now, this is not just an old wives' tale for sleep. It is a hormone delivery system. Tart cherry juice is one of the richest natural food sources of melatonin. Melatonin is the key that unlocks the deep sleep door. The opponent's video was 100% right about this. The 2023 Louisiana State University study was a game changer. Seniors drinking tart cherry juice before bed didn't just sleep better. They increased their deep sleep duration by an average of 84 minutes. That is the magic. They hired the night manager growth hormone for an extra 84 minutes every single night. Of course, they gained 2.9 pounds of muscle. Their crew was finally being supervised.
The story of George, the 80-year-old golfer, is the perfect example. He improved his drive. Why? Because his night shift finally had a manager GH on site. His muscles were finally getting the repair orders they had been missing for years.
And the anthocyanins, that deep red color in the cherries, they are a 2-for-1 bonus. They are a fire department that puts out the fire inflammation that stops muscle repair. And as the opponent said, they activate SIRT1, the longevity gene, that tells your muscle cells to stop acting old and start repairing themselves again.
So you see, the protocol is building. Key 1, cheese and eggs, provides the bricks. Key 2, tart cherry juice hires the night manager GH to oversee the crew. Now we just need one last thing. We need to give the workers their tools. Welcome back. Our night shift construction crew is almost ready. With Key 1 cottage cheese and eggs, we have all the bricks protein piled high. With Key 2 tart cherry juice, we have hired the night manager growth hormone, and he is on site ready to give orders. But the manager GH is shouting orders. And the workers, your muscle cells, are just standing there. They are confused. Why? Because the trucks that are supposed to carry the bricks are out of gas. The power tools your enzymes have no batteries. And the blueprints, your DNA, are rusted shut. The workers cannot build because you have not given them their tools. This is our final and most overlooked step. Key 3, we must hire the maintenance crew.
That is the perfect analogy. This maintenance crew is minerals, specifically magnesium and zinc. These are not building blocks. They are spark plugs. Your protein powder, the bricks, does not contain them. The 60 tub strips them away. Magnesium and zinc are cofactors helpers for over 300 enzymatic reactions. The power tools that are required for muscle repair. If you have all the bricks protein and all the manager's hormones, but you have no spark plugs, magnesium and zinc, the factory stays dark. You cannot build muscle. And the terrible truth, the opponent was right. 78% of seniors are severely deficient in magnesium. 71% are deficient in zinc. Your factory has no tools. So how do we hire this maintenance crew? We use our next $1 foods. First, the Magnesium Master Food 5 almonds. A handful of almonds before bed is not just a snack. It is a DNA repair kit. The magnesium in almonds is the battery for over 300 power tools enzymes. The Stanford researchers were right. They found dramatic improvements in mitochondrial function. In our factory, that means the magnesium was recharging the batteries so the tools could finally work again. And the vitamin E in almonds is the rust proofer that stops the sparks, oxidative damage from rusting your machinery muscle cells overnight.
The story of Dorothy, the 76-year-old pianist, is so beautiful. She regained her finger strength. Why, the bricks protein were finally getting to her hands, because the maintenance crew magnesium from almonds finally showed up with the power tools to use them.
So almonds give us the magnesium tool, but now we need the master key. This is food to pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are the zinc toolkit. Zinc is not just a tool. It is the master key that unlocks the blueprints, your DNA. The opponent's video was right that German study was groundbreaking. They found that zinc literally turns on the genes that build muscle and turns off the genes that break down muscle. It's the master key that shouts at your body's DNA. We are in building mode, not demolition mode. And just like our other $1 foods, these two are system fixers. Almonds also have arginine nitric oxide to widen the road's blood flow to the site. Pumpkin seeds also have tryptophan, which helps you make your own melatonin, which hires the night manager GH even more.
Do you see the $60 powder is just bricks? The almonds are the magnesium tools and the rust proofer. The pumpkin seeds are the master key for the blueprints. They are the maintenance crew that makes the entire factory actually work. Welcome back. Our night shift construction crew is perfect. With Key 1 cheese and eggs, we have all the bricks protein. With Key 2 tart cherry juice, we have hired the night manager growth hormone. With Key 3 almonds and pumpkin seeds, we have delivered the tools, magnesium and zinc, and unlocked the blueprints genes. The bricks are there. The manager is there. The tools are there. The workers are ready. It is perfect. Except for one last thing. We can smell smoke. The construction site is on fire. This is chronic inflammation. It is a slow, smoldering fire in your muscles and joints. It does not matter if the workers have tools and bricks. They cannot build a new wall. If the old wall is on fire, they will spend all night just trying to put out the flames. All that protein, all those bricks are wasted.
This is the final and most powerful part of Key 3. We must hire the master fire department. And this brings us to the opponent's one food milk with turmeric. This is, in my opinion, the most powerful $1 medicine on the entire list. And the opponent's research, while it sounds hyped, is pointing to a profound truth. Let's break down this two-part medicine. Part 1, the fire chief turmeric. The active ingredient, as we all know, is curcumin. Curcumin is the most powerful natural fire chief on Earth. It shuts down the master inflammation alarm, NF-kappa B, that tells your muscles to self-destruct. It also lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that is eating your muscles all night. Part 2, the delivery system, warm milk. This is the magic. The milk is also our Key 1, brick casein, and whey. So, do you see what you are doing? You are dousing the fire with turmeric and delivering the bricks with milk at the exact same time. This is what the opponent's video called the perfect anabolic storm. You are clearing the site while you are delivering the materials. And here is the activation secret that makes it work. The medicine curcumin is fat-soluble. The fat in the milk helps you absorb it. The warmth of the milk also increases absorption. And you must add a tiny pinch of black pepper. The piperine in pepper skyrockets the absorption of curcumin by 2,000%.
This is the system. The story of William the 88-year-old. It is not impossible. It is just wisdom. He stopped the fire, Curcumin. He hired the manager by sleeping better from the warm milk. And he delivered the bricks, Caffeine. He finally gave his construction site a chance to heal.
So there you have it, the night shift protocol. It is not a random list of 7 foods. It is a 3-key owner's manual for your construction site. Key 1, the materials. The slow drip bricks from cottage cheese and Greek yogurt, and the perfect bricks from eggs. Key 2, the night manager. Hiring your growth hormone with the deep sleep from tart cherry juice. Key 3, the maintenance crew. The tools from almonds and pumpkin seeds, and the fire department from turmeric milk.
The choice is yours. Tonight, you can go to sleep and you can let the demolition crew catabolism eat another chicken breast worth of your own strength. Or you can spend $2, have a wise snack, and hire the night shift construction crew and wake up stronger than you were when you went to bed. Stop cannibalizing your muscles. Start rebuilding them.
That is the Healthier Daily Plan. If this 3-key night shift protocol finally made sense of this confusing topic, please do us a great favor and hit that like button. And please share this video. We all have a parent or a loved one who is fading and doesn't know why. This system could be the protocol that gives them their strength back. If you are not yet part of our community and you are ready for more in-depth, no-fluff health guides that give you the system, not just the list, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And for our final night shift question, which of these 3 keys was the biggest aha moment for you? Key 1, the materials. Key 2, the manager, or Key 3, the tools and fire depth. We would love to read your biggest takeaway in the comments below. And as always, a final critical reminder. The information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult your own doctor or a registered dietitian before making any major changes to your diet, especially if you have pre-existing conditions like diabetes or acid reflux, to find a plan that is safe for you.
Thank you for joining us. Do not let the demolition crew win. Hire the night shift. Be wise, be strong, be well.